Welcome to the future of luxury travel, where cryptocurrency meets paradise. Introducing Bitcoin, Ben all-inclusive beach resort, nestled on the pristine shores of El Salvador. Every room is a gateway to adventure, complete with your personal 4x4 vehicle, scooter, and jet ski. Picture yourself cruising along scenic coastal roads, feeling the thrill of freedom. Glide across crystal clear waters on your private jet ski, embracing the rush of adrenaline. Return to your luxurious suite where comfort meets cutting-edge technology. Indulge in world-class amenities from gourmet dining to rejuvenating spa treatments. Experience the vibrant nightlife with entertainment options that cater to the most discerning tastes. Invest in a resort that's not just keeping up with the times, but defining the future of travel. Join us in creating the ultimate paradise. Contact us at 562-526-0813 and become part of the future of luxury travel.
And we are. I am alive.
That's good.
I shouldn't joke about that, but hey, if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
How are you, Patrick?
I'm doing good. I'm good. Yeah, Rick, I dig the jingle, man. I dig the jingle.
Yeah. It's
Toe tapper.
Yeah. Oh man, what a month. What a year so far. Way to
Yeah, I was gonna say, buy a lottery ticket, baby.
No doubt. Boy, 2025 is really kicking off to be my year. Holy smokes. Well, what can you do, man? Yes. Jim, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. These are free. It's
So
hell.
what are you using? Cucumber, avocado paste? What?
No. It's actually what has actually caused all of this, and like even my voice is so much better. Here, just for you, Patrick, I'm gonna sing to you.
Oh, please.
No, I'm not.
Go on mute. You know what's funny? Kelly sent along a link. This was probably about 2 months ago. You and Lexa doing one of your gag videos, and the voice was. I played it. Michelle heard it, and she was like, "Who the heck is that?" And I said, "That's Ben." She was, "What?" Yeah. Remarkably different.
Yep. I have been on my medication for this
Thyroid.
Yeah, for about a week and a half now. And it's amazing what has changed in just a week and a half. Now, mind you, I was at 96. That number should have I don't know how, only by the grace of the Lord am I alive. 96, I should have been dead. The highest number ever recorded in a living person, not a dead person, a living person was 45. They had a 49 but that gal had died from it.
Yeah.
And I was at 96.
Yeah.
What they think is it was so slow of a process that somehow it was so slow that I was able to almost adjust to it without just fucking croaking.
Yeah.
And apparently, I've had this issue because this is what's so weird. You usually don't lose your voice or have voice alterations until you're in the 40s. So I've had this raspiness for about almost 6 years now. Well, actually like 5 years or
Yeah,
so.
5.
Yeah. So I have been at 46 or above for at least like 5 years or something like that. So I've had high numbers for at least 5 years. And according to the doctors and what I've read, this is my luck right here. Apparently, because of how I've looked at like the droopy eye syndrome and even how I talked, even the speech impediment, the stutter. Apparently, I was actually born with a thyroid issue.
I mean, you had the physical symptoms of it.
Always.
Yeah, but now you've seen enough doctors over time that they should have gone, hey, this might be an hypothyroidism issue.
Well,
how do they not diagnose that?
Well, if I've had this since I was born, then I have a rare, not a disease, like a rare
Condition.
a rare condition since I was born. It's so rare, and especially since I'm a guy, because apparently thyroid issues usually happen to women. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's very rare that a guy will have an issue with his, his action, or have this issue with his thyroid. Well, since I've had this since I was born, and I have some rare disorder that only happens in 1 in 400 million people. That's how rare this is. And I'm like, well, fucking lucky me. Look at me. I won life's, fucking thyroid lottery.
Right.
And apparently, because if you are born with it, you always have a stutter, right? everyone who is actually born with this has a speech impediment.
Wow.
Because your thyroid runs everything. I mean, it's involved in anything that involves energy in your body is ran through your thyroid. I didn't know that. And apparently that's why when I was younger, everyone told me, oh, don't worry, you'll outgrow your speech impediment. Okay. Oh, yeah. 90% of people outgrow their speech impediment. I'm like, oh, great. Then I just have to wait. Well, I never outgrew it. All right. Another sign of this disorder is early hair loss. Ain't this a bitch? I lost my hair when I was 18 years old. Yeah, that's how long I've been shining this thing. So, and all of the bags and the droopy eye syndrome, I've had it my whole life. Since I was a kid, I had droopy eye syndrome. And now that I'm on medication and my numbers are dropping, all of this is actually going away. I pray to God I get hair growth. If I get, I'm hoping for the best.
There's the Bosley Hair Club.
If I grow hair, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to be a hippie. I'm never going to cut it. I'm going to look like who was that? There was a woman in the 70s who had hair like down to her ankles, like real long black hair. God, what was her name? I don't remember.
Singer?
Yeah, I'm going to look like her. I'm going to let my hair grow out so damn long it's good. I'm going to trip over it. Yes.
Was it
Crystal Gale?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna walk outside and it's gonna get caught in a tree.
Oh, you're gonna have a fan in front of you all the time.
I am
like Fabio.
Yes. I am gonna Fabio the hell out of it. It's gonna have feathers. I might get a perm. I don't know what the hell.
Extensions. You're gonna get extensions.
You're damn right. And every couple of minutes, I'm gonna do the hair flip. Yep.
You should start doing that now.
No, I'll get whiplash.
Yeah. Start riding horses.
Exactly. Riding horses down the beach. Hair just flopping behind me. Yep. Yeah. So right now I'm at about 40. So I'm still high, but it's like going down. They're thinking I'll probably be normal in about a month.
Right. That's where I was going.
I'll never be normal, but my numbers will.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
That's good enough for me. So yeah, that's what's going on with the health of Bitcoin, Ben. And thank everyone for the prayers and the well wishes and texts and the calls. I appreciate all of them, especially the prayers. I literally, and I'm not going to cry, right? I can't tell you how many people sent me text. Hey, I lit you a candle at church this morning. And for those of you that don't know what that means, you can probably figure it out. Yep. So thank you guys very much for that. I love all of you. All right, let's not get this like down into the dumps. I just saw something pop up over in the chat that Fiat Leak has the Bitcoin at 104,000. Wow. Here we go. Patrick, we are 3 days away from Trump actually being sworn in.
Mm-hmm.
They officially announced that Trump is going to sign a Bitcoin reserve executive order on day one. This has been officially announced from the Trump team. And they said, or what the description of the executive order says something like this, that he, Trump, orders the Emergency Economic Response Team to immediately start to purchase Bitcoin on open exchanges at fair market valued prices. In the numbers, on average, to collect at minimum 1 million Bitcoin per year during his presidency.
Right.
Holy heat. That means Trump and the government is going to purchase 1 million Bitcoin a year at fair market price on open exchange avenues. Now, Patrick, I'm going to say a few more sentences, then I'm going to sit back and I want you to let us know your thoughts on this. Right? Michael Saylor and all of the ETFs, they just now reached 1 million Bitcoin collectively of purchasing just recently. Michael Saylor has been doing it for almost 3 years now. The ETFs almost like 6 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's 6 to 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Those two are that group over Michael Saylor's 3 years And all of the ETFs in 6 months have just now hit 1 million. And they have not been purchasing on the open market. They've all used over the counters. Whew. Where do you see the price of Bitcoin going when the federal government in about 4 days starts to purchase Bitcoin at a rate of $1 million a year? Now, for those of you who'd like me to crunch the numbers, that's about 117,000 Bitcoin a month. I think that's right, or close.
I think the number was actually 1 million within his 4 years. I don't think it was 1 million a year.
No. The goal is 4 million at the end of his 4 years.
Okay.
That's what he said at Bitcoin 2024.
Right. And recently, what I have heard is that it's 1 million during his 4 years. I think he probably went back and did the math and kind of went, that's a little under 20%. Is that right? Of all Bitcoin?
No, that 1 million.
So you're 4 million. You're 4 million. If my objective is 4 million and it's 21, so I'm somewhere around 25%.
Okay.
So I think that's
okay.
Yeah. He sat back and kind of went, yeah, that's sticking the little guy over. Yeah. So anyway, to your question,
that's a lot.
Where's it going? Obviously, it's going to go up. And I had seen in the last week or so some interesting speculation as to why we had seen the drop down to 191. And part of that came from employment numbers that were being released, and inflation numbers and hedges and Powell's statements. There's a combination of things that brought the price down. Well, and was there manipulation? You can damn well better believe there was, because the big boys and the folks at BlackRock wanted to see that price drop so that they could keep on getting it at a more economical rate. If we don't see 115, 120 by June, I'll be surprised. I'm being conservative. I'm sure you're sitting there going 175. No, I don't.
$1 million. No.
Yeah. I don't see it going that fast. I see it going up continually. I see a lot more money going into the altcoin markets. I mean, we've had comments that come out saying that the Treasury is looking at XRP, Solana, HBAR, XLM as being settlement coins that they're going to be using.
Also, Litecoin.
And it would be that. And there's a lot of others too. I mean, the AI sector is exploding. Now there was a Solana ETF that was being talked about, but they've just gotten hit by the SEC with a suit saying that I know it's going to go away, but it's
Yeah.
going to delay because the way that it's a domino effect. If there's an SEC lawsuit based on your being a security, then the SEC's review of you applying for an ETF gets put on hold. They put the brakes on, going, we're not moving forward until this issue of whether it's a security or it's not has to be resolved. So all gears have come to a grinding halt on the ETF for Solana, and their XRP is supposed to be having an ETF as well. So why wouldn't they? Yeah.
Absolutely. It's see, how I view this is the recognition of blockchain as cryptocurrencies and tokens as genuine assets. Just like oil, just like corn, just like everything else the U.S. holds in reserve is a product of extreme importance to the national security of America. Oil, gasoline, corn, all. What I'm most excited about is that this is recognition of the whole segment. All right. The whole group, or whole technology. Because oil, whether you look at however you look at oil is a technology. We process it in a certain way. We produce it. We mine it. We refine it. We utilize it. We separate petroleum. We separate diesel from regular. We separate, oil is a lot of different things in one goo. And we separate it and we utilize each level of that goo. That's where we get fucking kerosene, which kerosene is also jet fuel. That's all jet fuel is actually kerosene. And this shows us that Trump and this new administration and all of the people he's putting into the positions, all of them who are pro blockchain, pro Bitcoin, pro Ethereum, pro this, pro that, pro whatever. It shows they value a lot of these as useful, real items, real valuable items, like Ethereum and ADA and Solana, Litecoin, and even XRP I think, and you know how I have felt about XRP, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way.
Well, I
In its spirit, it's counter decentralized.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's going to make
the
money.
the reality may be I may have been wrong where XRP, because it has such a large community and there are a lot of entities that hold it, I may have been wrong that maybe Trump and his people, maybe they're not gonna go XRP and Ripple, fuck them. No, which if I think about it now, it might be smart if they bring Ripple into the fold.
Well, Ripple is that the foundation is going to have to bend a knee,
Yes.
and I don't I don't know how willing they are to do that. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, Ripple, if they don't want to bend it, because they did do some donating to Harris.
Oh, they did. Yeah, I think it was this chief technology officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wrong horse, baby.
Wrong horse, fucking wrong horse track.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, that's how I see it. Even with XRP, I actually may have been wrong this whole fucking time, and I don't mind, being wrong.
Right.
It's if all of this is implemented, and I'm wrong that XRP wasn't going to actually be utilized, but everything else that I hold, or everything else I hold, is acknowledged as a reserve asset in the future economy. So the federal government is going to hold certain coins as reserves, like oil and corn and wheat and rice. I mean, the U.S. fucking government holds a ton of corn, a massive amount of freaking corn. Well, corn maybe maybe XRP is viewed as, well, a lot of people are using it. A lot of people use it. Maybe Bitcoin is digital gold, and maybe XRP is viewed as like digital corn or digital wheat, or rice, or like something like that, that the odds on needing it is low, so you hold less rice than you do corn, but at least you hold a little bit of rice just in case. What's your view on that, Patrick?
I agree with that. I had picked some up some time ago. I did, because it was just one of those things that it made sense that if you're in this to make a buck, I saw where it was going. It made sense to pick some up. And I've done the same thing with XLM, and I've done the same thing with some other coins. I also, one of the things that I also do a lot of, anything that can be staked within a wallet, that, and we've talked about this in the past. Hold on a second. Can't talk. One of the things that I've talked about in the past is going to GitHub to see where applications, dApps are being created, and identifying the coins that are being used by developers and programmers, which indicates their likelihood and their utility in blockchain usage. So you're looking at Solana, you're looking at Polkadot, you're looking at some of the AI coins, Render, Near, etc. Within GitHub, you can identify the number of commitments that have been made by those programmers. And in doing that, you have effectively identified that you have feet on the ground for that particular coin, and it's being used, as opposed to, I think it's going to go this way. I've heard this. No, this is actual dedication to a coin, and that bodes well for its adoption and use in the future. So, as opposed to listening to a talking head who says this is what you should get, go out there and do the research and look at GitHub, look at the social media platforms for those coins, and identify where the team members have worked in the past and their success, or lack thereof, in the organizations that they've been involved with in the past. So,
yep.
There's a lot of ways to do this. Have I flung spaghetti against the wall? Yeah, I have.
I got a wall full of shit.
Oh yeah. Has it always been rough? No.
Yep. All right. Hang on one second, guys. A quick word from our sponsor.
In a world where your data is constantly under attack, one company stands for your digital freedom. Introducing CALIX Solutions, your gateway to ultimate online privacy and secure cryptocurrency trading. Meet the Liberty laptop. With its modified OS and advanced tracking prevention, it's your shield against surveillance. Access restricted areas, use recommended security software, and browse with confidence. Your digital footprint? Virtually non-existent. For the crypto pros, we present the Crypto Laptop. Pre-configured on premium hardware for secure trading. Optimized for your favorite wallets and exchanges, it's the fortress your digital assets deserve. Both laptops come with expert individual training and support. You're never alone in your journey to digital empowerment. At CALIX Solutions, we put you in control. No more worrying about data breaches or compromised transactions. Ready to join the revolution? Visit calixsolutions.io and choose your perfect laptop today. Plus, become an affiliate and earn while sharing the power of digital freedom. CALIX Solutions. Unlock your digital freedom. Give us a call or text at 702-845-8276 or visit us directly at calixsolutions.io.
All righty, we are back. I am so excited about where we're at. And hey, you guys know me. I am crypto 100%. Bitcoin, Litecoin, whatever you're into, go. This is all of this is awesome. But above all this, I'm hopeful and I'm very confident that we are entering into a new era of transparency in the government. I think there's going to be a lot of things released and a lot of things shine some light on that need some. There are corners of our government that haven't seen a flashlight ever. And I think there are people that are actually being put in place right now that have some big flashlights. And I think they're going to look into some ugly corners. And we're going to see cockroaches run like we ain't never seen cockroaches run before. Now, Patrick, I know you got an opinion on this, brother. I'm excited to see some justice, see some light shined into some ugly looking little corners. Do you think that's going to happen? And if you had one of the flashlights, where would you point it?
Oh, that's a tough question. There's a couple of them. Oh, it's like Santa saying you only get one gift.
Yeah.
I think the one that I would go after.
No, I'll give you three. I will be Genie Benny. I will be Ben the Genie. You get three corners. Where are you shining that flashlight?
I'm going after the Department of Justice, which includes the FBI. I'm going after insider trading. And I'm going after the Pentagon with its DEI movement, its inability to track down almost $1 trillion over the last 7 years. Yeah. I'm going after those three things. The insider trading is obviously it's the Nancy Pelosi's of the world who have benefited, and this happens on both sides of the aisle. Where people who are responsible for regulating and legislating particular industries are getting inside information and telling their brothers, as Gary Gensler has been accused of, that they should go out and pick up XRP. I mean, that's wrong. And I guess that also and indirectly impacts the SEC. But I think the SEC is going to be cleaned up. So I think those areas. What did I miss on your list? What did you have that I didn't?
Well, number one, because it's an emergency, day number one, Trump's sworn in. He walks into the White House. He says hi, takes off his jacket, grabs a quick little cup of coffee if he drinks coffee, walks around the place, gets rid of all of the fucking rainbow flags and shit, and has it completely cleaned from top to bottom. He has that place fumigated. He has it swept for cocaine. He has it swept for drugs. He has it sprayed for every possible sexual STD. He gets rid of the Black Lives Matter posters. He actually makes sure that all of the computers are saved, searched, and then burned, so that all of the viruses from the pornography sites are 100% eliminated from the White House computer. Plural. After that, he leaves there, walks right next door. For those of you who don't know how Washington, D.C. is laid out, here's the White House. Right next door to the White House is the Treasury Department. Down the road from that is the Federal Reserve remote office. He leaves the White House, he goes to the Treasury, he makes sure that's organized well, then he goes down to the Federal Reserve, walks in with a large can of friggin' gasoline, and sets that motherfucker ablaze. And then walks out, goes home, and says, bring me my executive orders and bring me all of the pardons that I promised. And make sure on top is Ross. Let's get Ross out of there right now. If you don't know who Ross is in accordance with actual Bitcoin, look it up. I think his name is Ross Ulbricht. That guy's fucking been in jail forever for doing nothing but running a website. Number two, executive orders all day long until he falls asleep at the desk in the Oval Office. He signs executive orders for everything. Huh? You have either you have a really bad connection or I do.
Is it me?
I don't know. Oh, everyone says it's you. It's your fault, Patrick. Wait. Yeah, your internet sucks, Patrick.
I'll drop off and come back.
All right, brother. All right, he will be right back. All right. Yeah. Fucking Patrick's on dial-up. No, he's so old, he ain't even using dial-up. All right. No. Patrick is so old, he ain't even using fucking dial-up. He's using smoke signals for his internet. Here we go.
All right, let's see if this is any better.
There we go. You're perfect. I actually told that we had several people going, Patrick's on dial-up. He's so old, he's still using dial-up. And I said, no. He's so old, he's using smoke signal. No, fucking smoke signal internet. That really old shit.
Oh, yeah. So is this better, Jimmy? Jim, is this better? Yeah, it was.
Like 2 cans in a string.
So to that point, all right, glad to hear it. If they can mention two cans in a string, then they're old enough to remember that as well.
Yes. If you know about it, you lived it.
Yeah. That's it's like jarts. Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's speaking of that, hang on a second. Follow me. Hello, you with me? Follow me. Come on, Bob. Good job, Bob. Okay. All right. We got a couple more minutes, then I have to roll. Patrick just brought up jarts. Does everyone know what that is? If you don't, would you explain that, Patrick, what a jart is?
Oh, my goodness. It was Daredevil horseshoes. I don't know if I know some of you have heard the story about the dart fight that my brother and I would have on occasion, but jarts were probably about this long. I'd put them at maybe a little bit long, maybe about 14 to 16 inches long. There was a metal tip on them that was probably about 4 inches long. You'd throw these things up and you'd have a ring at the other end of the yard. So you'd have 2 rings. Your opponent's trying to get into the ring at one end. Not if you were fast enough, Kit. And you would toss these jarts. You'd get 2 a person. One was yellow, one was red. And you would toss them across the yard trying to get it into the ring. Well, this is like E. Buzz Miller from Saturday Night Live, the character, Dan Aykroyd's character that was selling broken glass to kids or laundry bags. This was right out of that mindset. It's what's the most dangerous thing that we can create to thin the herd and put it out there. And so that's what jarts were. And I was maybe I was like 8 or 9 when I first saw it. And my eyes got like saucers because I'm thinking, 1, that's really cool. 2, this is really friggin' dangerous. And then we get adults who are drinking beer all afternoon long. I mean, horseshoes were bad enough. Not that anybody ever lost an eye with that, but the jarts were absolutely an opportunity to do some damage. Yeah. That was that one got pulled real. I think it was on the market for about 6 years.
Yeah, I think those are F-16s. Yeah.
Well, and the crap that we used to play with. My younger brothers had the big wheel, and before that, I mean, we just had bikes that we would fix up. We'd make them into choppers. We'd do all kinds of jump ramps in the alley all the time. I mean, I have scars from that era that are never going to go away. And there's a great story behind each and every one of them.
Absolutely. I can remember.
Just Kit. Gosh, I missed the carnage and screaming. Listen, I gotta tell you this. My sister, we were rummaging through the storage room. My mom is 99, and she's not in a good way. But we were going through the storage room and came out with medical records from when we were kids. My sister handed me one. It was mine. It was this thick from trips to the emergency room. Seriously, if my folks weren't taking one of the 5 of us to the emergency, my sister wasn't so much, but there were 4 boys. If they weren't taking one of us to the emergency room on a weekly basis, I think my dad had his own parking spot. They had S&H green stamps at St. Anne's Hospital. That's what my old man got a couple of golf bags because of the trips that we made.
You guys got like a volume discount.
Oh yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's. Oh, I can remember. I got like 1 more minute. All right. I can remember being 4. No, I guess I was about 6. I was 6 years old. Right. I literally, at 6 years old, I weighed probably 40 pounds, maybe 45 pounds. I was a slinky little. I was tall, but I was about as big around as a pencil. And I can remember my mom's husband, Rich, at the time. There was a lake about a mile and some change away from our house. And it was a popular lake. Like, everyone swam there. And I can remember being 6 years old. We'd all head down there to go swimming. And there was a rope swing. Right? There were actually like 2 or 3 of them. And I can remember that it was me and Rich. That's her husband, my second dad. And I can remember.
You can do the PowerPoint later on?
Oh, yeah. I can remember going up to the hill, and I planned on swinging off the small one first, work my way up. Oh, no. Rich was like, oh, no, if you're going to do it, boy, do it right. Come up here.
Go big or go home.
Yeah. He literally had to put me up on his shoulder so he could climb this tree that was like big. And he got me up to the top of the tree where the biggest one was. And he was like, all right, we're swinging you off here. I could barely see the people in the water, it was so high. And I'm like, what? He was like, oh yeah, just as soon as you're out far enough, let go.
So there was no helmet.
Oh no helmet. I was in cut off blue jean shorts. That's how like 1980, 81 this was. No one had on swim trunks. We all had blue jean shorts that were frazzled at the bottom. So he literally puts me on this swing, throws me out there, and he's like, all right, on your third swing, let go. He swung me out there. I swung back. On the swing back out there, he gave me another shove just for some extra, oomph. Swung out there, swung back. Gave me another shove. This one he goes, let go. And I'm like, okay. I let go. I fell for 27 minutes. That's how long it felt like I fell to the water.
Oh, yeah.
I hit the water. It might as well have been concrete.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
And I went to I felt my feet hit the bottom of the lake. And I don't know how deep that fucking lake was. But that's how I was raised. You just jump. You may die, but it's going to be an exciting ride on the fucking way down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's living. All right, Patrick, let everyone know where we are going to be in about 45 minutes.
Yeah. We have cyber stuff is on at 11. And in order to view that, you need to be a client, own a crypto laptop or a Liberty laptop and with a subscription to either cyber stuff or the helpline. Either one of those. So in order to do that as a client, you go to the portal, you go in there, you're looking for the CALIX cyber suite, and you can sign up for that subscription. We have a show each week, goes for about maybe 30 to 60 minutes. And we talk about cryptos, we talk about security, we talk about all of the ins and outs of what's taking place. All right. So come join us. It'd be great to have you. And they're also archived, so you can check them out later on if you're not able to get the live version. So,
yep. And if you're interested in a laptop, either a cryptocurrency laptop or a Liberty laptop, you can call Patrick right now and give him shit on him trying to kill off his siblings. Right now, you can give him a call or send him a text at 702-845-8276 and hear our offers and our specials and our services we provide in full. Okay? I love you, Patrick.
love you, man.
And everyone else, have a great day and get some Bitcoin because it's going up and it's going up fast. I love you guys and everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the future of luxury travel, where cryptocurrency meets paradise. Introducing Bitcoin. Ben All-Inclusive Beach Resort, nestled on the pristine shores of El Salvador. Every room is a gateway to adventure, complete with your personal 4x4 vehicle, scooter, and jet ski. Picture yourself cruising along scenic coastal roads, feeling the thrill of freedom. Glide across crystal clear waters on your private jet ski, embracing the rush of adrenaline. Return to your luxurious suite where comfort meets cutting-edge technology. Indulge in world-class amenities from gourmet dining to rejuvenating spa treatments. Experience the vibrant nightlife with entertainment options that cater to the most discerning tastes. Invest in a resort that's not just keeping up with the times, but defining the future of travel. Join us in creating the ultimate paradise. Contact us at 562-526-0813 and become part of the future of luxury travel.